I never fucking clear my throat before I start stream. I don't speak all day. So, that's why my voice is always when I come fucking into a stream. Hello. Hello. I am playing this game again. I'm also, my laptop's broke, so I can't manage the streams from my laptop anymore. So, no more polls. Unless I can do this from my phone. I don't think I can though. I don't have the capability. Or do I? I don't think I do. Yeah, there's a 2x multiplier on combines at the minute. How about that? How about that? Alright, well no one's watching me anyway, so that's all good. Showtime, pretty boy blessed. Thanks for the retweet. Fucking name, man. Cool. Let's play some Disco Elysium. You know, I always say this. I can't fucking remember what I did last time, but I remember speaking to the pigs last time, so that'd be a lie. Then I like speak to the pigs. I got a hat. I'm pretty sure I got a level up. Tight. I still haven't finished my fucking reality lowdown. Maybe I should try to do that. While Kim's asleep. While Kim is doing schlep. I'll see. We'll see. I'd say how is everyone, but you know, it's not now. I get fake platitudes. Fuck you for not being here. But thank you for watching, if you watch this on YouTube. I appreciate it. I don't know how I'm going to upload this to YouTube with my laptop being broken. It's not really broken, just the battery, it just doesn't work. So it like turns on and then turns off after like a little bit of time. Sometimes it doesn't turn off. I think it's how well, it depends on the position it's in. So, so I might not end up on YouTube. Or if it does, it will be later than usual.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I want to talk about reality lowdown.
Lessons in basic reality? My favourite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
Marilyn, what is pale?
Are you sure you're...
Yes.
Okay. The pale is the most dominant geological... Easel, windy, an ocean... Achromatic, odourless, featureless. What do you think, Detective? Precisely. An intuitive conclusion of that development is that one day the pale will cover everything. Most people, and indeed, I suggest...
Off we go.
One and all.
Why should we just leave and leave? And...
Yes. Is this the first time you're hearing this? Do you really not remember anything?
Sometimes sends vague shadows of the past and it's not good.
Then tell me, what do you think of the pale?
It's terrifying.
Mm-hmm. You really didn't know. This does not spell good for the investigation, Detective. If you don't know even this, then...
This investigation will be my masterpiece, the one they remember me by, I promise.
I hope so. I truly do. If I may
some of that assurance is meant for herself.
You have me. I will assist you in any way I can, even if we have to do it one basic term at a time. Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know.
So have I still not fucking finished that reality lowdown? Fuck me, man. Alright, I never do this. I've actually had to Google get a reality lowdown. But what? Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't know. I'm going to bed. We're going to bed because I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe you just have to wait till later to get that reality lowdown knocked out. Or maybe there's like a quest that I don't know, makes me want to say more. Who knows? I'm also led to believe that this game doesn't have like a certain amount of days. Like I reckon it only goes 7 days. So I can't be far off the end now. I could be miles off the end. I've been playing this game since last November. And I'm only 4 days in. I probably won't finish this game until next year, who knows? Who fucking knows? But for now, it is time to go to bed. To bed. Where is that the bed?
The bed is still cold from the broken window.
Go to sleep.
The room behind your closed eyelids is familiar now. The only home you've ever known. Its darkness gathers. The last thing you hear is the wind blowing in through the broken window. Then something comes. A kind of sleep.
Is he actually sleeping?
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around you, it digs into your brain.
Great, this is going to be really chill.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately? Saved anyone lately? Murdered anyone lately?
I've been doing stuff. It's taken my sweet time, but I've been doing stuff.
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people. And then forgets about it.
Run, 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 run away. Oh, my voice didn't want to do that. Okay, that doesn't scare me.
Hear that? You are naive to think he's afraid of his bloodied hands. Soul brother. Oh no. I see inside his amygdala and his hippocampus.
My campus?
The thing he's really scared of is much, much worse than that.
What is it?
Don't tell him, sister. It's too
Tell me.
bad.
I want to know.
They're right. This is their function. To keep you from it.
Why you do this? I just want to sleep. I can almost see the dark.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The worst of them all.
The last dream.
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
Her face forms in summertime.
In hell, an ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental, there is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
What? What's that mean?
Everything is so okay.
Doesn't sound like it'll be okay.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back.
Hello.
In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
No.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
Maybe I should go see that stained glass window in the church. Come on, son, get up. Good lad. You like him. I think he's probably downstairs, isn't he? Yeah, there he is. Like him.
Yes?
Nothing. Well, there's nothing new. We're on day 5. The sorry superstar cop, man. Look at that. I killed 3 people. Fuck. Titus doesn't believe Ruby shot the hangman. Isn't this like a real hard check though? And that I was like struggling with it for ages. Impossible logic. Everything's logic in this, man. Joyce Messier. Maybe that's what I'm missing. I just can't find that volition check. She's got 2 volition check clients, right? Let's try and envelope something I had on me. Nope. Little bottle of amphetamines with a straw. I'm in my... Oh, but that's all I want to put into logic. I feel like logic is where I'm getting locked out. I'm almost certain it's where I'm getting locked out. Do I have clothes that make me better at logic? Make me more logical, man. Nothing. Maybe I'm already wearing them. Oh. There we fucking go. That gives me 2 logic. Bad perception. And that gives me bad suggestion. But 1 logic. Oh, we're going back for the fucking... We're going back on that. I mean... Is there any of these that give me more logic? I lose logic on some of these. Do I lose logic on some of... I do? I learn logic... I lose logic on this. You have a score on there. So yeah. Maybe I need to get rid of that. Price for self-delusion. I did it. So now, I haven't lost one logic, right? So it works. And now can I put, like, 2... Are you fucking joking? Wait, do I have more logic now? Was I 5 before? Are these checks open back up because I got rid of it? No. Oh, fuck. I'm actually gonna have to do a load. It's the first time, but I'm gonna have to do it. I didn't want that to happen. Shit. I think there's any load, like, all the fucking saves are from ages ago. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. No. It's gonna take me ages to get into the level as well. Oh, I've got to do it, man. I've got to do it. Hello. Hello, Fight Mouse. Come and see me make this big decision where I have to reload the game. I'm gonna do it. I'll need my point back. I wasted one of my skill points. How are you, Fight Mouse? Are you okay? How are you on this fine Monday? I hope
the bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. The room behind...
Like a
Sorry, but I'm gonna skip this.
fishing
It's gonna sound really weird.
Here is
If you wanted to see what happened there, it's up on YouTube, or it'll be up on YouTube at some point. It's not that agonising. I am a little distressed though. I lost one of my skill points in this game. It's like a bit of a shit. If you have to use your skill points like really smartly. I want logic. I need logic is what I need. I'm trying to be logical about my skill point. Fucking variance. Alright, let's put my hat back on. My hat and something else. For logic. Not that hat. That shirt. That's what I want. And now. Yes. Now I should be able to speak to them people again. And actually progress in the game. Good morning, Kim. Alright, Hardy, speak to me.
It's you again. What is it?
I have to reload my game for this. I got questions, bro.
Oh no, he's
Fuck!
stuck again. Please, someone, just animate him. I got nothing.
I failed to check again.
Get a move on, asshole. Stop standing with your dick in your hand. Your mouth is open. Close it. It's really, really going to help if you do.
Thanks, guys. Let's get moving again.
Gladly.
I can't believe that. All that to do that check and then I fucking failed it. What other people can I speak to now? I used my logic. Andre. I can speak to Andre. Ooh, I can speak to Kim again as well. Hey Kim.
Yes?
Hey Kim. Why did the 41st send me?
Look at you.
Aha!
It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
Oh, that can't be right.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late and argues with his necktie. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my precinct set me on this case because I'm a fuck up, like, as a joke?
I've considered it.
So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why's that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Ha, so you are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there.
I like you, kid.
So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
Ah, Kim's always got my back.
He's right. There are no airtight theories, just paranoia. You've given it some thought. Now let it go.
That was a nice little conversation with Kim. I'll go. I gotta go speak to Andre. I think I can teleport to Andre though. How do I fast travel? Yes, church. Oh, I need to go look at this stained glass while I'm here. This game's probably really weird for you to come halfway into Party Mouse. But I'll try to explain it. Is you like wake up as this guy that I'm running around as. He's like really hungover, he doesn't remember who he is. And you have to sort of like figure out what you're doing, but you're also a detective and you're trying to figure out a murder at the same time. So it's really good. The dialogue's fucking really good.
The mother of humanism stands above you.
Oh, I cannot look at this. I don't think I'm any closer to figuring out the mystery. It is a lot. I'm 5 days in. I've been playing this game for ages as well. Let's go speak to Andre. You're Andre.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Oh, not much, mate. I need to ask you a question. About logic. Maybe everything is as quiet as you've been told. Take a moment to analyse.
Nothing jumps out.
For fuck's sake, it missed the check again.
How about you get out and breathe?
Goodbye, officer.
Oh, I don't know how to get past these boys, man.
Back to the heavyweight jam. Hardcore.
There's nothing to say to this egghead. But is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yerski Materialski.
These are just stonewalling me, these boys are.
Again. Offside, man. Did I mention getting us into the church would help?
I can't get you into the church, there's a lady in there. She don't want you to go in the church. Who else can I use my new found logic on? My damage ledger. I might have to do an alcohol. I don't want to. I've been sober this whole time. I don't know what to do. I'm so confused. So many bottles over here. I can pick these up. If you'd let me. Please. Fucking hell. I don't even want to pick up the bottles now. I'm just not sure what to do. I thought getting that logic would at least let me get one of them. I'm half tempted to fucking reload the save again and just keep doing that check with Titus to brute force it, but it seems a bit shit. It might come to that. If I don't stumble upon something. I can go see the pigs with Kim. Is she still there? Where was the pigs? Was she up here? Ah, she's gone. I don't know if Kim knows I've met the pigs. I could just pull out my gun. I thought some new person would appear on day 5, but maybe they have and I just haven't wandered around enough.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years.
So look.
Dripping water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase.
Can you see what's inside, Kim?
No. I won't even try. You know, I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
This partner of his, Eyes, things didn't end well. It saddens him to say his name. Don't even ask. He wouldn't answer. Maybe some other small talk.
Can you still shoot that?
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I pass my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
Fair play. Good for you, Kim. Oh, this dude. I remember this guy.
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning?
Want to hear about the Feld again?
Sure. What's on your mind?
No, I don't.
But of course.
This guy spoke a load of shit. That's odd.
You see, I once...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe I can open that. I have, like, some pliers or something, don't I? Chain cutters? A pry bar? Can I pry open these things? Oh, there's some money in it. And some drugs. Let me use my brain.
A few locusts trudge along the wall of the trap. The rest are poor things.
Oh, those poor locusts. Oh, that's the thing then. What's this? Yeah, I do not doubt that. I imagine it'd be impossible to get fire on these marshes.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Come on.
A row of ghostly shades stand facing the wall. There are many of them, a dozen at least, their heads lowered and eyes blindfolded. It's quiet, no sound, no movement. 10 meters away, other shades are lined up in an orderly manner, automatic rifles primed. A gust of wind blows by. The coats of the firing squad flap slowly in the breeze. A single person stands on the side. The morning sun rises beyond the horizon, radiating the first light of the day. The order was carried out at dawn.
Well,
a long time has passed since the moment of this fusillading. Rain and brine have since washed all the blood away. Not a trace remains.
What is this?
The abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or they did not use a conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks like this was a mass execution with everyone fully armed.
The people against the wall.
A host of men.
I know, he's got a great voice,
clothes,
this dude does.
Ragged from the conflict and covered in dust. They were not sitting, a common practice for executions in some nations, as demonstrated by the height level of the bullet holes.
Would you believe this is also his first ever voice acting role? When I found that out, I was astounded. He says so much.
They stand, facing the wall. It's impossible to discern any details about their personality or background. Ordinary people, familiar, each and every one of them.
Who were they?
Collateral damage on the path toward normalcy and progress. Such is your belief, officer. Maybe you should change it. They were praying, screaming.
Look at the line of soldiers.
7 men in combat uniforms and dark coats, holding automatic rifles aimed at the people. Soldiers from some side, but from which one? Men of duty, dark duty.
Who were they?
In all truth, violence offers no answer. It's only the last available resort when all mediation fails. And here, all did fail.
Yeah, who's this guy on the side?
The commandant, the one who gives the order. Machine gun fire crackling through the air. The lights of the muzzle flashes dancing on his face.
Kim, who was in this execution?
I don't know. I don't know who died here, lined up beside that horrible wall. It could have been any of the parties involved in the revolution. Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists at the start of the Civil War. Or it could have been the communists, put to death during the last stretch of the conflict by the coalition forces.
Remember what Trent Heidelstein said about Veld?
Nope. What if it was Feld personnel when their assets were being seized by the revolutionaries?
Another likely scenario.
Ah, you like that one, Kim?
Or maybe...
You mentioned coalition forces. Could it have been them against the wall?
Yeah. It's very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall. To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was the commandant, the superior giving the orders.
Okay.
A cold sea wind blows away the figures.
It is really good. I would highly recommend this game. I admit at the minute I am a little bit lost. But that's only because I'm forcing myself to go sober in this game. You obviously have the choice to do a drug and drink alcohol, and I think it helps you in some way. I don't know how. I feel like that's why I'm locked out, because I'm not doing the drugs. I don't want to. Everything in this game is telling me not to do drugs, so I'm not doing them. I want to get the good guy ending. But like, up to this point it's all been great, and like the dialogue with all the characters when you meet them initially is always really good, man. They're all really interesting characters. I'm hoping someone new appears, because I don't know where anyone... I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what to do. So what checks I've got to do. I'm sure there's some people I need to speak to. Measurehead? I want to speak to Measurehead, he's a racist. The hanged man, he's not even there anymore. Joyce? I don't know what that Joyce check is either. It's not set in Vietnam. It's set in like a fictional place called Revachol or Martinez. I can't remember which bit we're actually in. Martinez might be like the county, and then Revishol's the city, or it might be the other way around. But it's like, it's all like really like, it's hard to explain. It sounds like it's in like the Revolution era, like in France. There's a lot of French people in it. Or speaking French. Kim sounds French.
Two lowly, defeated speakers.
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Respect the
A
sneakers.
pair of Faun Ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest Faun sneakers.
50 real.
Only? That's madness.
That is madness. How much for
These
the
once
speakers?
respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable Faun Ultras atop them.
Well, to be fair, it could be based on Vietnam as well. I don't know much about Vietnam. My knowledge of Vietnam is very low.
Don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers.
I think it's inspired by a lot of things,
sneakers are the
like a lot of
stars
different wars and revolutionary shit. There's a lot of like politics and shit in this as well. I looked at the sneakers.
Then look at them again. These are the premium lifestyle sneakers, officer. The best on the market.
Can't I just buy the sad conquered Samaritan speakers?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
But that's why I want them. I think I might be low-fi socialist junk myself.
No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
You don't know what I am. I don't even know myself. I want the speakers.
Well, if you want them... But see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50 cents?
That's so much money for some shoes and some speakers.
So you have to buy the sneakers first.
Just give me bare reaction speed, hand-eye coordination, and encyclopedia. I don't think I need that. For 50 real, I only got 57. Well, we'll think about that, Sealang, and maybe come back. They're really expensive sneakers.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Maybe I should speak to the station.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to 41st again.
Just a moment, officer.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
Oh fuck, I should have done this ages ago. God, there's probably so much to say. I'm happy to report I have found my badge, Jules.
10-4, sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
Feels good to get that off your chest, right? Celebration with beer?
No. I have successfully located my 9mm Villiers pistol. It's on me now, and I won't lose it again.
10-4, sir, roger that, and very glad to hear it. I will make relevant changes to the report.
This might sound odd, but there is personal details I'd like to discuss.
10-4, sir. Sorry, but I'm under orders to give a negative to request for personal information.
What?
Over.
I mean, you can't tell me anything about me, but I'm me.
10-4. Orders are still orders. Anything else? Over.
Nah. That's all for now.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Cool. Good talk. I thought I'd get more out of that.
Still here, stuck in this damn jam. I'm.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. You had nothing to say to me though. Maybe there's stuff with the hanged man. I thought I was done with the hanged man. It's not even there anymore.
What do you see?
I've been for all this. We've done all this. Can I speak to Kuno?
Fuck does Kuno care?
Oh,
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay, Kuno, whatever. I can't remember what I did to Kuno. I think I made him sad. He keeps my reason he's like that. He was already a bit of a prick though. Ah, fuck. I don't know what to do. I need to speak to Lillian. Buy the spirits from Rosemary. I might have to do it. I might have to just do it. Smoke and drink. I can't get into the Whirling Secret Passage. Can I get the fishing rod? If I can't get the fishing rod, I might have to do a reload again. I might have to brute force to like this. Or do drugs. One of the two. I'm annoyed the game is making me have to do this though. Get this fishing rod. Every time I've gone to get this fishing rod, I've not remembered where it is. And then I've missed the prompt. But hopefully now I don't miss the prompt. I don't really want to speak to Everett either, he's a bit of a prick. Yes. Yes, that was it. That's it. Something forgotten on the coffee table. What? Is it the fishing rod? No? What's missing on the coffee table? Yeah, to be fair, the art is, because I've played it so much, I'm a little bit numb to it. But it is really nice art.
Mr. Dubois, the word in Martinez
All the little
is
pictures.
a certain police officer is once again happily reunited with his service weapon. Congratulations, my friend. I prefer my police officers old-fashioned like that, with a gun. You can do so many things with a gun that you can't do without one. Now, what can I help you with?
Oh, this Everard's a real prick, man. He's a real cock. Look, my gun.
My. She's quite the looker, Harry. You can't imagine how pleased I am the two of you are reunited. Tell me, was it difficult to convince the pigs to give it up?
You can say that, she tried to kill me.
I told you she was a piece of work, Harry, but I knew you could handle it. I know my special policeman. Anyway, I'm glad you're all right and armed again.
I'll go over a couple things about
Let's
me.
hear it, Harry.
Do you know where I live?
But of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
Anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids or...
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
Not really.
That's why I like you, Harry. A good man knows both his strengths and his weaknesses, and you, my friend, you are one of the all-time greats.
What kind of cop does it say I am?
Harry, you're not simply a cop, you're a star. A bright shining star in the drab law enforcement sky, outshining all other stars. You're a superstar.
I'm starting to turn around on you, Everett. You get me?
Of course I do, Harry. And I'm gonna help you shine. I'm gonna put you on all the big stages. Your name in giant neon letters. Harry Dubois.
I do not like this guy. Up till now, I have this guy's been a slimy prick. I don't like what he's saying at the minute.
The giant neon sign reading Harry Dubois, hanging from the Cavalson crane, can be
I hope there's a
seen all
job
the
for
way
me
to
though.
Jamrock.
That'd be pretty cool.
Somewhere in Mirova, a beautiful woman sees the bright glow on the horizon and says to herself, "Oh my God, I shouldn't have left him."
Let's talk of other matters for a moment.
Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
Some stuff about the harbour.
I'm always happy to educate and entertain you, my friend. Very nice, Harry. Is there
Apparently
anything
spoke about
else?
all that. The murder,
Most
maybe?
certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like brainstorming these things with you.
Get the Hardys to
But of
cooperate.
course,
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
by all means, Harry. What's on your...
Well, Titus, tell me now. I gotta get out of here. Maybe it was worth it. Where's this coffee table? I'll never know. I'm not speaking to that guy. Is that the coffee table? Oh. Just a little bit of money. What that pallet was about. Oh, I hope Titus will tell me things now. I didn't to give up. Who's I'm after? Ruby? Ruby's the one person I haven't met yet. Is this guy still there? Yeah, measure head. Is it still... I don't know if I actually have to get past this guy. Well, this Banana Man.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
That Weasel I visited, turns out he had one hell of a colonial mug collection.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
Yes, his mug collection certainly represented antiquated social values.
Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work. Thanks for helping out, friend.
Do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Hardys? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Is he actually comparing you, an officer of the law, to some neighborhood vigilantes?
There's only one law friend, and that's me.
Why not? Must be nice being something else for a change. The rest of us are just folks.
Who do you think killed the hangman?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
Everard says Titus Hardy and his boys killed him.
That's so. I haven't heard anything about that. But if that's true, well, he was an enemy combatant.
What does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Are you involved in his death?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search.
Why striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
How large of a share would you like?
All of it. However, right
All
now
of
we
it?
want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
Are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
Right on, brother.
Just the way the world works, boyadero.
Oh, so I got a trophy for that. What was that for? Employed critical theory 9 times. Oh shit, maybe I'm a communist. The boss man Everett. What can you tell me about him?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
What does bossing the union entail anyway?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties. Watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
He is a slimy fucker.
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
That desk seemed lavish to me.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion.
To be fair, he does look corrupt.
Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Oh.
Not you would like to say. But then there's that weasel door.
Are we gonna let's get into this? You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political situation.
Sure. I've had the necessary
we're not
free
getting
time.
into it.
Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it feels as if he could, effortlessly, go even wider, if need be. An endless torrent of time.
Good talk.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
I'll speak to that guy. I'm just gonna speak to Titus. Titus. I think that old guy had anything to say. Oh, fuck. I gotta do this every time. Please, Titus. Please tell me anything about Ruby.
It's you again. What is it?
Please, Titus. Oh. Fuck. I just don't know how to get XP to get. I'll smoke a cigarette. Fuck. I don't think there's any point in doing alcohol. It gives you nothing. At least a cigarette gives you a bit of intellect. I might have to smoke a cigarette. Fuck. I didn't want to. The game literally just led me towards cigarettes then as well. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if that was like triggering. That was like an instinct in the game to make my character want to do a cigarette. Where should I smoke a cigarette? I'm gonna smoke on the balcony up here. First cigarette in a while. Kim smokes cigarettes on this balcony as well. I saw him do it. Come on, Kim. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette.
There it is, a brave little army in your pocket. The 1st Smokes Platoon. 20 brave souls standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you, sir.
Let's do it.
You picked the best one.
I didn't want to do this. I want to go sober.
Fat and succulent.
The game has made me do this. Maybe that's the point.
Re-become yourself.
Light it up.
Get a load of this rock and roll cop here, people. Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire. A primal satisfaction. Here we go.
What are the repercussions if I do this? And now I'll get the bad ending. Because I want the ending, never mind the bad ending.
There's a high risk of glory, with a mild chance, cool genius. Smoking makes you into an intellectual. Everybody knows that.
I'm sure there's a science behind that.
It will help you concentrate a bit. That much is true.
That's what I need.
It only lets you concentrate because you're in nicotine withdrawal. It only mitigates its own.
Well, it's the risk I've got to take.
Blah, blah, blah. Boring. Light it up.
Dip that bad boy in the flame and breathe it.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul. A nostalgia for yourself. The man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back, and he's chill as balls.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a cigarettes button. Cigarettes gives +1 to intellect skills. Logic, rhetoric, conceptualization, visual calculus, encyclopedia, and drama. This is good before a white check, but damages your health.
Maybe I should have been doing this the whole time. I don't think there's any need to do it to drink, so. Maybe I'll do drugs later. We'll see. There was spirits I could drink. I wonder what that'd do. Is this on the floor?
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor, where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here.
Come on, it'll go high in here. You're looking at the destruction.
He nods.
I'm sorry for this.
No problem, officer.
Yeah, let's go, Kim. Don't look at my dirty room. Come out of here. Come out. The guy's trapped in there. The smells too bad. Hurry, Kim. Down the stairs. Can I speak to... Please, can I do this check again now? Please? I don't think I can. I don't really want to reload and then do the cigarette and then do the thing just to try logic check. I don't want to do that. How many XPs have I got? Oh, I'm actually not that far from leveling up. Fuck. I just need to do more things. What? How many more things can I stumble into there? I'm gonna have to do... I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to drink as well for the XP. I don't know how to get a sad song. Where would I get a sad song from? can't get into that secret passage. I can't help these guys because they just don't want to talk to me. She don't want to talk to me either. My only other options are to drink and sing karaoke, but I can't get a song. Whereas I have alcohol. I'm my good boy spirits as well. Back to the shacks. Where are these dudes selling their alcohol? Oh, down there somewhere. Yeah. Hey boys.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
Who's Abigail?
Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
Abigail is his wife or girlfriend. Chances are she's gone. Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse. Never thought you'd see such a thing in your life. But this guy's a little too drunk.
Oh yeah?
Don't call Abigail!
Rama?
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible.
Okay. This guy's not any help. It's just sad listening to him.
Hey, Tequila! Welcome to reality. How's it treating you?
Wait, Tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
I don't know, people tell me I'm a cop. Getting used to that.
It's good to hear that you're on top of things. Talking about used to, did you know that I used to be a real mover and shaker? Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks.
Where's the Tequila Sunset? You keep saying it.
It's you. You're Tequila Sunset.
How do you know this?
We've met before. Don't you remember?
Nope.
Aha. Do you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be?
This guy's got a weird voice. It sounds like he's got like a modulator on his voice.
Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
He sounds like spooky. For some reason the name Tequila fills me with foreboding. Maybe I shouldn't learn what it means.
You think you feel bad now. Wait till you've heard the story.
I will hear the story.
No,
the XP.
You need the wisdom.
No, I need the XP. Go ahead.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my cords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
Did we meet on Friday?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting.
Okay.
You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get piss drunk.
Nice.
Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head, right in front of them. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
Does that sound like something you'd do? Yeah, probably. The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
What happened then?
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling. One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs. Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence. A gasp of silence, if you will. Followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic. What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs, "The time hath come!" So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come, to which you replied,
pause for dramatic effect,
"The time hath come for tequila sunset, the end of all things."
Oh god, what happened next?
Your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice.
Your hands cramp on the steering levers.
We ran towards the ice, whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit, like some kind of sea monster. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to. We asked about the whole tequila sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
My real name is Harry.
No, that's just what your mother called you. Your real name is Tequila Sunset. Just embrace it, brother.
It's a pretty cool name. How long did we party for?
Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women. How they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Wow, that's quite a story.
That was quite a story.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You must be proud to work with him.
If you only knew.
I'm about to unleash Tequila Sunset as well. I've been Harry Dubois this whole time. Fuck, I've got loads to say. Did I tell you anything specific about this person that fucked me? Justice for whores.
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Please, don't open that door.
Oh, I'm about to die out here. It's getting this rough in this conversation. Please don't open that door.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Oh, Rosemary the fucker?
Abigail.
Abigail.
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
Did I mention losing anything else?
Beside your gun and your badge? You said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one.
Say anything about my colleagues?
You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
It's more like you were cramping theirs.
No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show.
Does that say anything about the case?
Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
It's not meant as a joke. He's sorry for the hermit cop.
Did we talk about politics?
Yeah, you said that you'd really behaved unreasonably and failed to uphold your responsibilities as a representative of the coalition.
Did you get a read on what kind of cop I was?
You kept calling yourself a goddamn superstar who cleared 501 cases.
As you've already determined, the actual number is just over 200. But what's a little embellishment between friends?
No thanks to the squares at the Precinct, as you put it.
I don't need to hear anymore.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
What do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
Is that true?
Please! Please don't go! Don't go!
Abigail?
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out. So now, it's a pirate's life for me.
Seem like you characterized by your storytelling ability. Want to tell me another one sometime?
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum.
Want to tell me how you became Idiot Doom Spiral?
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
Yes.
The gleam in his eyes and the slouch in his posture is so incredibly familiar.
I happen to have booze. You want booze, don't you?
I don't want it, man. I need it. Can't tell stories without it. Dry stories are boring, see? So, have you got anything for good old Idiot Doom Spiral?
Yeah.
A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me.
I've got a potent pilsner.
Not much, but it will do.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Don't call Abigail!
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George. But around here, you already know. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual. A founder/junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
Go on.
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff.
Yes.
I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
Did the jogging help?
It did. With my trusty Sansaric tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit.
What happened?
One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets. So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see? At least, that was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
How wet are we talking exactly?
Wet, okay? It was raining really hard. I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have
Such
the
rain.
key to the front gate.
Heavy rain.
I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
Ow.
Ouch, indeed. Reality was looking rather grim just then.
I should said ouch now.
Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
I wish I were, Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office.
Okay, so what happened next?
I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on. I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there. But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in. Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this.
Just because you couldn't get into your apartment.
So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
God, there's so much options here. Is that it? I feel like there are a few steps missing.
Tequila, I've thought about this series of events for a long time. If there was anything else to it, I would have thought of it by now.
Why didn't you go to the authorities?
Well, at one point they came to me, but, you know, I didn't have any ID on me. So they tossed me in jail for 2 days.
Okay.
I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense, gentlemen.
I've only been a hobo cop for a few days now, but it doesn't seem so bad.
The hobo lifestyle definitely has some perks. Not having to pay rent, first and foremost. Not being responsible for 20 other people is nice, too. But that charm wears off pretty quickly. Before you know it, you're wearing a shit-stained tracksuit and spending your days picking tear.
Why'd you keep losing all your stuff?
Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece lycra tracksuit? I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment, an even nicer piece of ass. But somehow it all got away from me. Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket, but then I lost it too. The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks.
You of all people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something you could help with?
What's up with the
What?
tracksuit?
You've never seen 100% lycra before? Go on, feel that primo material.
You really shouldn't touch it.
I am gonna touch it.
Pretty nice, huh? This might be one of the last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum, honestly.
Good God. It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is. It's like rubbing two jellyfish skins together. You feel about 15% less human for having touched it. Randomized trials have also found lycra, TM, to be associated with a number of exotic, highly malignant cancers. so you also have that to look forward to. And then there's the smell, but you don't even want to think about that.
Wow, you're lucky. He never lets me feel it.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. We're right next to the bay. You could wash them any time.
What was the name of your agency?
My agency, man. The Boom Boom Room. Our concept was combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing. The color red, breasts, and oil painting.
The Boom Boom Room.
I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high-concept cultural incubator called Thin Air. The artists were happy, the clients were happy. I was financing a group of poets in East Rebishal who were developing a new universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit.
If it sounds like it makes no sense, that's because it doesn't.
I did think that. That's so high concept, I have no idea what it means.
I know. It was fucking awesome. Until I went on a jog, unleashing a cascade of doom that washed it all away.
What about the other drinks?
My fellow members of the Union of Moribund Alcoholics? They're exactly what they look like.
Hey, tequila! You want to buy some speed?
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. He's a cop, remember?
I thought he was a cool cop.
Don't call Abigail.
And this is Abs. So yeah, that's basically us. We drink together.
Is this about Lost Jacket?
Tequila, it's a verifiable tragedy. It was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my Lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less. Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom Spiral out. Solve the case of the missing jacket. What do you say, Tequila?
You want me to help you find a jacket you stole and then lost?
Yeah, exactly. You're here to serve, right?
Yeah. Where'd you lose it?
If I knew where I lost it, don't you think I'd have it? I mean, maybe I was up by the boardwalk, or walking along the beach, or checking out the abandoned fish market.
It's a lot of places.
Somewhere north of here, that's for sure. You could ask around, see if anyone's seen it.
Yeah.
I'm all ears, Tequila.
Be saying
you too.
That's
Tequila
enough, idiot
Sunset.
Doom Spiral. I must have been talking to you for like fucking 20 minutes. You've had your time. Find idiot Doom Spiral's jacket. Sweet. I got a new quest. I came here to buy spirits from you, Rosemary.
The legend returns. You know the dance. Smokable smokes, pissable pilsner. Drink it, then convert it to piss. And there's spirits and speed too.
Why does the bottle of spirits cost 300 real?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
No one can buy spirits for 300 real, that's crazy.
You know what's crazy, actually?
What?
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 This guy.
What?
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Where'd you get this bottle of spirits from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office. I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink. Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
What? That sounds dangerous.
It was. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing.
Yeah, to hear Rosemary's tale to descent as well.
Those arseholes. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing, but I came out on top after all.
They're no shame taking money for a service they provide.
But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high
The
school
NHS
biology.
in me speaking.
I know what doctors use to preserve dead thingies. Like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila! What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol.
Fucking hell. I don't know what. I don't know. I want to buy this.
Intestinal worms.
2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it.
Can I smell it first?
Yeah. Be careful. It's extremely flammable.
Feels like someone set a mustard field ablaze right inside your nose, then drenched it in tear gas. Your nose is a singular source of pain. But at the same time, you don't remember the last time you felt so alive. In all fairness, that might be attributed to the retrograde amnesia.
So, what's the deal, friend? Want the spirits or not?
Yes.
3 real and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime.
That's a much more reasonable price right there. Makes
That is,
sense now.
That is a much more reasonable price. I will buy them for 3.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
I'm gonna buy some fucking pills there as well.
Up, Captain.
I'm off. Cheers, mate. Oh, good talk. Let's fucking have a drink. I ain't gonna drink that. I'm not gonna drink it here with you goofs though. The horrific neckties getting ready for the end game. Oh god. Let's fucking drink this. Drink this alcohol. Where's my... Yeah.
Well,
watching.
Hello? Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens.
Look at the bottle.
What a solid can of mass-produced piss water. Well over 10% alcohol in this so-called beer. Pop it open before it gets too warm. Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it. I don't know about this.
I may have a teeny weeny heart attack problem. Open the bottle.
There's a satisfying pop as the cap comes off, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective. You're home now. You see a flash of teeth. A young woman smiling at you near some railway overpass in your ruined past. She is gorgeous, and she is yours.
Take a sip.
A golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again. A real cop. A real detective.
Hey, I leveled up.
Incredibly well done.
Oh, it was all worth it.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's an alcohol button. Alcohol gives +1 to physique skills. Physical instrument, half light, electrochemistry,
I can't believe I've got
endurance,
so far in the game
pain
without doing any of
threshold,
this.
and shivers.
From the void we came, and to the...
Give me more logic. Yes. Oh, fuck, if I can't... if I can't get past Titus, I'm so sad. What's my logic level now? Surely it's pretty high. I'll have a smoke before I go in there and talk to him. I'm just running around with a pack of smokes and a fucking bottle of booze. My final form. This is Tequila Sunrise. Or Tequila Sunset, I can't remember what it was. It was one of them. Oh, if I can't get past Titus here, I'm going to be so sad. I don't want to even think about it. Oh, you know what? Just in case I do. I have 3 shots here, and if the game does not give me in 3 shots,
it's you again. What is it?
I'll just accept that I can't do it yet. Tell me about Ruby, please. Look, it's even. So close. Oh shit. Oh. Come on.
A sudden flash
yes!
of light in your cortex. The hostile
yes!
cafeteria
Fuck
is
yes!
lit by
Finally!
its airy blaze.
Oh.
Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him?
So that's what you were squinting at. You were trying to come up with a theory, weren't you? That she did it.
She's the only person I haven't met.
Yeah, he was cobbling together shit so he could put her away. It's RCM.
Actually, I was having a
101.
drink and taking a smoke. That's what I was doing.
Well, let old Titus set your mind at ease then. She didn't do it. She was here all night.
Sunday night, 11:30 to 12:15. She was here all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
Didn't go to the bar for a drink?
No.
My whole 45-minute window, she was with you all the time.
Alright, she took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Culp.
It's drugs.
That's probably for the best. Don't break your stride now.
And just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
You do agree the shot came from the roof, right?
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez.
This prick's actually helping me.
Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
Ruby could have gone to the roof from somewhere inside the dwelling.
Nah, the only way up there is through Clausia's room.
The secret passage, though? I can't get into the secret passage, but I bet that's it. Fuck. Maybe there's more.
What do you mean?
How much do you guys know about this place?
We've only been drinking here for what? 6 years? How much do we know?
Do you know about the secret passage?
Been thinking of getting wilding in racks. That is on my ass, boss.
There you go. Tatted on his ass. We know the place.
There's a locked door in the kitchen and another on the roof. Ever been through those?
No, but that doesn't prove anything.
They're probably linked.
It's just 2 doors. We're not giving you Ruby for that. She's one of us.
What can we get through these doors, please?
What if those 2 doors are connected, Eugene? Is that your name, Eugene?
Yes, Kim.
If they are connected, she could have gone to the kitchen, gone up, shot him on the roof, then come down. All in 5 minutes. How about that?
Yes?
Yes, she could have. This is one long shot.
Have you noticed the winch out back on the outer wall of the whirling?
Alright, I'll play along. Those 2 doors of yours, the winch connects them? With some kind of dumb waiter?
What winch? Where's the winch?
Where's the winch?
On the side of the building. You can see it from the harbor. You want to be a lieutenant, you gotta keep your eyes peeled.
I've seen the winch.
Fuck off, man.
He knows Eugene is more lieutenant material than he is.
Have we firmly established Ruby could have had access to the roof where the man was shot?
Firmly? Try shit on a stick. All you've established is a possible route to the roof that you haven't found.
How against that fucking door?
And even then, a route doesn't put that bullet in the Burke's head. A gun does that. And Ruby doesn't.
I didn't realise that door was going to be so integral to the fucking case.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun.
There are weapons like this just lying around in Martinez.
That looks antique. A Belle McGrave. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
There's a cellar under the bookshop. It was hidden there. Others just like it.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
Okay. I see your point. There are guns lying around.
It feels like Titus is on my side now.
I thought we'd found all the old spots. Why was that still there?
We just missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Just these cops digging up shit.
It wasn't the pigs. I've already fucking established that. I've already established Ruby's running drugs. She could have smuggled guns too, maybe?
God damn. That's just about your favorite topic, isn't it? Every fucking 5 seconds.
God, calm down, Titus.
You were warned not to bring it up. Your best shot here is to just back out of it.
Whatever, Titus. I'm not getting into it.
Okay, cop. She's got connections. I could see how she could have access to a gun. That still doesn't mean she did.
That's all you needed. Doubt.
I don't want to say that because I already have met the pigs. I didn't say I'd prove she had the murder weapon, just that we need to find her.
Alright, cop. Keep talking. I'll tell you when I've had enough.
Pete, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component. The big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember, don't piss him off. That never works.
Yeah. Because the cover up, they like hung this dude after she killed him. Why did she do the cover up? I am asking that first.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have been covering up for herself, Titus.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Yo, Shanky!
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Oh. The plot thickens.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Oh, fuck. Man, I don't know who to pick here. And I don't want to pick Titus, really. Because Titus would just fucking whatever. fuck? Oh, Eugene thinks he's so smart.
He scoffs.
Eugene, let's assume you killed him.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends as part of a lynch mob or alone for committing murder?
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Ah, Eugene just got fucked.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Ah, it's fucking crumbling now. The Hardy Boys are crumbling.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
This is good. They are falling to pieces in front of me here. Oh, this is great. Maybe it's all... No, I don't think it's a lead. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe she killed him because she thought it would curry favour with you.
You had expressed, on occasion, your dislike of the mercenaries' presence in Martinez, right?
Whack someone in my district? That doesn't carry much favor with Titus Hardy. She has to know that.
Maybe it's part of a leadership challenge against you?
There's no fucking leadership challenge. Just when I thought you were taking this seriously, Cobb, you put your head in your ass.
I'm just fucking asking questions there, mate.
Now he's just throwing shit against the wall to see what sticks.
I am.
Okay. We ruled out infighting. That's how this works, by exclusion. Remember, all we need to do is rule Ruby out too. That's all this is.
There's a bit of truth in there for Titus to react so brashly. He does not like his authority questioned.
You have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods.
Oh?
This is the only option he cares for.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Wanna know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
Interesting.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior. Why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
When did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
What was she scared of?
I told you. You.
Me? Personally?
Yes, you. The cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
And a hole in his heart. That first.
And the hole in his... and the hole in his heart.
Why not? You suck on that gun like someone tore you a brand new asshole.
Don't get the funny ties there.
How can I forget? You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
What else did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes, and that you won't stop.
Won't stop?
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other, open them up, like cans.
Interesting.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
I did.
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
It's not an actual question. Silence. He nods.
The Drukim? Am I a can opener?
You are insistent.
Anything else? Anything?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This called Titus, this called heat. But she was too scared.
Scared? You should be too. A strange fear creeps over you. A metallic taste in your mouth. Change the subject. Everard's file on you seemed thin on info. She must know from somewhere else. From Jamrock. Something more.
He's not gonna yap about Everard.
Of course, I should have known. Concentrate on tracking down Ruby.
Do you have any clues on where Ruby went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so
yeah, true.
She's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Oh, fuck. Have you looked for her?
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlog. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
You tell me where on the coast I should start looking.
Sure, there's some shit houses there. A cinderblock town. Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize, so that's one place we haven't looked.
Oh shit.
I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash.
Oh fuck, I can have to speak to them guys again.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
You know what she's doing with Ulan frequencies?
The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies at a pale something. I don't know more.
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
Yeah, what an idiot.
There you have it. Pale something.
She's trying to get into the pale. I thought the pale was just hypothetical.
It feels like you'll get to know soon enough.
Well, feels like I answered my own inner monologue then, man. That was weird.
It'll have to.
I'll shake his hand.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite.
Actual good talk.
Not just granite, tightly packed RCM sergeant material.
I'm gonna think it, because he'll just get pissed if I say it.
No, he already is a sergeant. That's what you're feeling. He just wasn't sure what you are.
Hey, respect? Got some respect from fucking Titus, man. Fuck yeah, that was awesome. That was so worth drinking and having a smoke for. I don't feel bad about it. Ask the fisher folk. Maybe their leader knows something. Perhaps.
You think you have a pretty hot suspect right now, don't you? That Ruby of yours?
Yeah, and?
Notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Clasia. It was nice and Ruby-centric in the end.
What do you mean?
Anything struck you a bit off about this mishmash?
Mishmash? Pimax, you actually said mishmash in my chat. How weird is that? I don't think I'd see two mishmashes today. So far no one has mentioned here in the shot.
Notice how this hasn't come up at all. Even Hardy and his boys didn't mention it. Neither did you.
So far no one has mentioned hair in the shot.
Notice how this hasn't come up at all. Even Hardy and his boys didn't mention it.
So far no one has mentioned hair in the shot.
Notice how this hasn't... That's
okay.
right.
I didn't realise I was saying the same thing.
Just finish it and conveniently go on. She's watching you leave right now. You know that. Free as a bird on that roof. Lighting up a cigarette and thinking, am I glad Ruby's in this shit and not me? Don't listen to this guy. The theory was solid. He's just jealous. Move on. It's no use harassing her further.
No, I didn't. I thought class here was fine. But now I'm now suspicious because my volition is telling me so. I don't... Oh man, I don't know. I know Ruby could be. Fuck it, I'm gonna teleport there. Oh, look how far I am from leveling up again. I might even be able to get them fucking dickheads in that tent with my newfound logic. To the shacks. Speak to this old lady.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Anything about a lost jacket?
What do you want with a lost jacket?
That's an excellent question, ma'am.
There's an honor in retrieving lost things.
Aye. Laundry fetchers are some of the most honorable people I know.
Taking the piss.
Are you getting a reward for it at least?
Yes.
Good for you. Can't expect to receive help if you're not helpful in return. A fine arrangement, that.
I hope I get a free story from that guy.
Anyhow, you might ask Lillian if she's seen anything lately. That girl's got a way of attracting lost and broken things.
Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around the coast?
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Okay, but do you know who I'm talking about?
This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here.
I someone said my name then. I don't think I did.
She's being evasive. She knows something.
Do you know something, washerwoman?
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Oh, fuck it, the case is really hotting up now.
Would you now? I know how this world works. And it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
Oh, you fucking washer bitch, man. Tell me. Tell me! You know something, we're here to help.
Aye. That you are, Dark Omen. Help yourselves and your organization. Help the storm clouds gather on the horizon.
Yeah, she's purposely not telling me. I see. So you know something, but you've decided not to tell us.
There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else?
Well, at least I now know that she came through.
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too.
I'll look around my own shack. Someone hires me, but just still give me a shack. There's my shack. This is wooden board.
As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with the others. The edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched.
Move the board aside.
Hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand.
Oh, if the weapon is in here. If the weapon is under these floorboards, this is going to be huge. Huge fucking case solving shit going on right now. What's in here?
Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden inside the sand, though. Something bad. Someone's night thoughts. A last resort. A bad idea.
Search through the sand and sawdust.
You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then, something hard wrapped in paper.
It's the gun.
A small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet. A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit for all muzzle loaders of that caliber. Like your own Villiers pistol, for example.
A bullet?
The floorboard doesn't care. But maybe the washerwoman does. You have enough to confront her with. Holding the bullet, you get the feeling this isn't ammunition against you. It's for herself.
Is this a jacket I just got? It's a pretty sweet jacket. Look at that. Hell yeah. It flies hell. My gloves don't really match up, but they give me good interfacing. Sweet ass jacket. Oh, I'm gonna do all the logic checks now. I reckon I can even get through to fucking Andre. I found a bullet, Kim.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Why was there a bullet under the floorboards of your shack?
Damn that girl.
Aha.
A bullet?
I did just yell it when I came out the door, Kim. Were you not listening? God.
You didn't put it there, did you? She did.
Yes.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant. And not a stupid one either.
You rented the room to her?
Yes. I let my room
Aha.
to that Ruby
Washerwoman.
girl.
I knew you'd tell me.
As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here.
When was this?
She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into, that girl?
She killed a man?
She seems genuinely worried about her previous tenant. She's seen her hiding out from trouble before. But this seems different.
That's for the police to find out. Right then. Please answer each question to the best of your ability. I'm sure we have a few.
You said she left on Monday.
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
She probably heard the lieutenant's Kanema drive by.
Kim, she must have heard your Kanema.
Yes. That is a downside of having a 130 kilowatt engine.
Right,
it lets
Kim.
the bad guys know when you are coming.
Is the room exactly as she left it?
I cleaned it, like I always do.
Was there anything else in there?
No,
She liked Ruby.
she's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
Oh, I'm excited to talk to Ruby.
This Ruby is an old lady whisperer. She knows how to work the village elder, unlike you.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself.
What do you mean?
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
She wanted to talk to her, as they usually do, but she was brooding.
Why do you think she left a bullet there?
How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
You could ask her about your hunch, that it was a desperate measure. See if she thinks Ruby fits the bill.
I have a possible explanation in my mind.
Aye, do tell.
Second thought, I'd rather not say. It's not something I want to think about.
That bad? Is it?
Yeah. Did she have any technical equipment with her? Like radio stuff?
Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape millions she'd made. Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in the shack. You should be thankful for that.
Where did she go?
I don't know. Further up the coast. She tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north.
Does she still have boots?
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
Washerwoman, I don't like your cheek toward
I
the law.
wouldn't worry about that, man. We are persistent.
We are. Man, I was really hoping she'd be hiding in this village.
Yes, it's going to be too much work for you to find her. Better for you to stay here. Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater.
The failed electric neuron. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
Why? Was that the thing I looked at earlier? Yeah, fuck this bitch. About the document you signed, Everett plans to muss you out of construction noise.
Huh? I like to see him try. If anything, I am gonna muscle him out with construction noise.
Okay.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
It doesn't.
Get out of here, trying to ruin my day. And that youth center better be a good one, or you'll have trouble from me.
Yeah, how?
I wield an army of drunks. Do not underestimate the effect of such a force. What more do you want to know about? Yes, let's hear those other...
Yeah, whatever.
One thing, officer. If you do find her, please go easy on her.
No, well. I'm going easy on you again, though.
It's an honest plea.
She's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in.
Oh, it just starts snowing. Interesting. About this lady. Lillian. She's called Lillian, right?
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
I cannot get that. I'm looking for someone else, actually.
Oh? Who?
Looking for a suspect who might have stayed in this neighbourhood.
Okay. When did this person stay here?
Recently, over the past few days. She might have arrived on Friday.
Oh. I've been out on the sea for most of the past week. The weather's been good for fishing, so I usually start at 4 in the morning. Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most of the calm. I've been sleeping like a corpse after. The sea really takes its toll. Now I'm just waiting for the wind to settle to get out there again. Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
Nah.
Really? Are you sure you're not also looking for Nadia Harnancourt? Or Ignis Nielsen? Or the great lost city of Ace, Under the Waves?
I'm looking for a lot of stuff, Anna.
A lot of stuff.
I guess so. Doesn't feel like a lot to me. I could be doing more. Maybe there's someone missing from your life.
Oh. There's plenty missing. But that's too much for even an eager terrier like you to handle. Although you seem very thorough. Tell me, instead, is there something else I can help you with?
Idiot Doom Spiral over there needs his jacket. Have you seen it?
Unbelievable. You are looking for more lost things. Doom Spiral losing his jacket, on the other hand, is very believable. I mean, he has lost everything else already. It's a good thing, too, that he has an actual police officer looking for it. Good old Doom Spiral. Upper management to the core.
No one plays Johnny Jacket. I find it, I keep it.
Johnny what now? That's not proper cop behaviour, is it?
No, I've done worse.
I'm sure you have. I don't have to hear about it, but I do wish you luck finding the thing. Look near the fish market north of here, on the boardwalk. Drunks are drawn to markets.
The market. See ya. She did not help. I'm gonna save my leveled up for a sec. I might need it. So I go up to the church. Do you reckon the drunks will know anything about really? The kids probably won't know anything. Let's go on either.
Tequila Sunset.
Seen Ruby around here.
Can't really remember seeing any women after losing my keys.
Huh.
It's a touchy topic. He hasn't got laid in ages.
Okay then. Thanks for the help. I'm not going to talk to this. I definitely don't think don't call Angela or whatever his name is. He's not going to be of any help. What's that? Oh. I mean, that's not what I was originally going. What's that to? It can be. Ruby? And/or jacket? Are you out here? I feel like I did this earlier. Just run around here, but maybe some more things are here now. I've solved the mysteries. I can go speak to this dude maybe, if I smoke a cigarette. Searchlight division. Oh, I can get through Andre, I'm gonna be so buzzing.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Let's try again.
A number of things don't add up. Let's take a look.
I got bad news for you, Andre. Things don't add up.
What things?
He senses something is wrong.
Sooner hinted that there's something else going on than being naive.
Hey man, who knows what she's on about? I get it. She doesn't want us in the church. She's got something against us.
Who doesn't like to dance? She doesn't like to dance.
This isn't the makings of a club, it's a tent full of laboratory equipment for manufacturing drugs.
I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even have speakers.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
Where's his friend? Did he lose his friend?
What do you mean, friend?
The other speaker. You only have one.
It's a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music. Other speaker.
The distilled water, cornerstone of a clean lab.
And of all cellular-based life, what's your point, Lawbringer?
There's no need for me to pile on anymore, is there?
No shit.
In short, you tried to use a police detective to set up a drug lab.
That's... Come on, that's...
Against the law?
I meant to say, not true.
So what are you gonna do? So what are we going to do with you?
What do you mean, do?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. The optimal way to go about this would be indifference. It begins by you telling him you don't care about any of this.
Pull out the gun. No. Let me do this lawman style. First you tell me everything, then I pass judgment.
Or else?
Or else I blow your fucking brains out. That's maybe a bit much. Or just silent. Or else I'll call it back up and haul you off to the pen for starters. Oh. That might work because he might think, oh, I can get in. And then I can sync the signs with Noid. I'll just say, we'll see. Now speak. We'll see. Now speak.
He thinks for a moment, then opens his mouth, but closes it again. Then finally raises his hands.
Things are just way too hard for an entrepreneur in this city. It's not like we're not going to turn the church into the wickedest club in East Revershoal.
Because we are! We totally are!
We just got to turn it into a speed lab first.
You know, to get our foot in the door.
And why did you need me?
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty, and now it's all spooked up.
They're not really spooky, are they?
No, man. They're spooky, all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there.
But the sign was way off, too. I couldn't feel the love at all.
Whatever you think is right, sir. But please, we were only trying to make a living.
This is it.
Oh.
Judgment time.
Oh, fucking hell. I get to bring down... I'm the judge, jury, and executioner here. I feel like I should get a bit of money, but... I don't know if it'll come back to haunt me. Just a club. Do I get that cash and then just do the club? Give me cash.
Come on, man.
The young man doesn't.
No fucking... Yes, fucking what?
Without a word, the disdain is palpable. His eyes pierce you like lightning as he lets go of the wallet.
It's fucking savage. Get to the fucking station. Now give me the rest. Take all the money and then tell them to start a club. Nah. You just do the club.
Yeah!
I knew it. It's impossible now.
No, Andre, it's harder now. This hard cop has come to show us how much the fish is, and the fish is always so much more. We all know there was never going to be a club for Nordic music with the Speed Lab. Now it has a fighting chance.
So there's never going to be a club in there?
There needs to be a club for Nordic music in there. Needs to. Everyone hates each other. Everybody hates it here. It's all just drugs and we're slaves and I can't.
Coming out with some
we
stuff.
are running out of time. We need a win, Andre. I promise this will be a win. We won't cook speed in there. We'll do it clean. We'll do it true. We'll do it sober and real and beautiful. This will be a victory for the light.
Yes, I go ahead.
This will be nothing. You can hear the ice crack underneath you. Outside, the last century waterfront development is crumbling in the wind. A grape-shot row of falling houses. And so is Rue de Saint-Jérôme and all the houses on Main Row. The old cinema is sinking underneath Villa Labos.
Alright, let's call this incident crime prevention, but I have my eye on you.
Okay, we'll try to do it without the drugs. We'll do a straight club up in there, spinning the maddest reels, and nothing but, I swear to God. Okay, Egg?
From here on, it'll be straight all the way.
No, so far.
Goodbye, officer.
Huh? I see you're here again. Off sign.
Okay. Well. I'll talk to a cell now.
Hello again.
You're to club. You knew of this?
I did, and I'm sorry. For what it's worth, which isn't much.
This is why I didn't go into the tent. Typical delinquency.
You don't get to choose your posse, they choose you. Mine are idiots, but they're mine. I tried to talk Andre out of it. I even tried not to lie to you.
Indeed, she merely tried to omit the truth instead.
Instead you tried the truth. It's the same.
I know, but I knew you'd see through their plan too. I'm not an idiot. I should have been able to control them, and I will in the future. I promise.
Alright, so.
May I ask, what did you tell them?
Do what you will with your dance club plans, just no drug labs, please.
Thank you. I'll get them under wraps, I promise.
Have you seen a red-haired woman around?
No.
Just no?
It's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night, and see the shadows move down the coast.
That's good. No neighbours to complain about.
Exactly. It's our chance to turn the grim desolation into an overwhelmingly fun dance party.
Tell Andre about Suna's thoughts on the nightclub. What are going to happen that? What if this lady up here has seen Ruby?
Yes, what is it?
If you see anyone suspicious, say a woman named Ruby.
What? No, no one's suspicious around here.
Okay. Whatever. You are not much help.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
No. Is Ruby up here somewhere? Ruby? I might have to continue the hunt for Ruby next time. Although I've done a lot more than I thought I would do today. I was a little lost at the start, but I've actually done loads of shit. Just the market. I wonder if she's in there. I don't know how I'm going to get in there though. Crowbar out. Well. free postcard. I'm furiously waggling the button to see if I find anything. Oh, oh, I'm up.
Yes.
No, Kim. Nothing. See this? That. Ah.
There's some tear. An empty cigarette package.
Oh. Some just thoughts all of a sudden. I don't see a jacket anywhere. Unless it's in this barrel. Nope. Is that jacket? Filthy jacket? I'll walk past that. Maybe don't want this filthy jacket.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use... You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Put 10 cents in a dollar random number.
Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this?
Absolutely.
End of tone. Someone picks up.
Oh.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre?
Oh God. Yes, it's me, Pierre.
So nice of you to find the time to call me. It gets so lonely. Even the animals have died.
That's not good.
Are you sure you're Pierre? Your voice, it's different. There. Chrysanthemum.
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach, growing in volume until the call suddenly disconnects. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your...
That was creepy. I'll try not to think about that. The sewer. Should be in the sewer. What's that fucking sound? I'm gonna go give this mad drunk dude his jacket back and then I'm coming off. Assuming this is his jacket.
Tequila Sunset.
Found your jacket.
Ah, tequila. I knew you'd come through. That's fucking great, man. Let me see. What? This isn't my jacket. My jacket was beautiful. This is fucking filthy. What am I supposed to do with this? I'm not taking a disgusting pile of hobo rags. I may be in an irrecoverably decaying orbit, but I've still got standards. Either bring it back the way it was before, or find a dumpster to burn it in.
The fuck?
You know, despite the guano, it looks like the jacket itself is stain resistant. It may just need a good scrubbing.
What? I'll go to a sink and scrub this man's jacket. Joking. Wash the dirty jacket. Unreal. Right. Next time I'll find Ruby. I don't know when. Next time I'll find Ruby and I'll clean this man's jacket. Did I save? I'll do a quick save as well. Cool. Peace out. It's been fun. I'll see you later. I can figure out how to turn this off. Yes. Bye.